Well, this is a terrible idea. I haven't played this game in years. There we go. That's more like it. So, I just recently started watching Angry Pat's from Super Best Friends, girlfriend Paige, play her first couple of videos where she streamed her play session of Bloodborne. And I saw already previously her entire run of Dark Souls on the PC. And it got me thinking. First off, wow, she somehow Mr. Magoo'd her way through all of that. And yet somehow still managed to play that game with the worst playstyle and habits I have ever seen. Like, everything you could ever do to play this game wrong, she did. And what pisses me off is she succeeded. So I thought, you know what? I want to give myself a go on this thing again. Because even though I'm not the greatest player at this thing, I believe I at least have enough good sense of how to play this thing decently. Like, I'm not making the same mistake, because she freaks out over the littlest of things. And in Dark Souls and in this, she never learned, like, the mechanics that could help you out the most, like in Dark Souls, with parrying, with shields and things like that, or backstabbing. She never did that. All she did was the, wield big sword, smash things, make things die. That's it. She didn't worry about learning how to use the bows, learning how to use magic or fire, or pyromancy or things like that in Dark Souls. She just basically had Pat help her get to wear the biggest, heaviest armor so she could tank through everything, wield the biggest, baddest swords, and she managed to kill everything and make things look like, she... Oh god, it pissed me off so much. Like, I was actually kind of, it was very cool to see a build like that in a first playthrough, where you basically built yourself a tank, but you didn't know how to wield it properly. She... Oh god, I could go on and on and on about that, but that's not the point of what this video is about. It's me trying my best at playing this thing after how long of not playing it. I think this is the back of the clinic, and I can't... Yeah. So, I'm going to see if I can still remember all this stuff. So, this is R1. And that's the other thing. She used R2 all the damn time. She let her stamina just go to... I know I said I'd stop, but oh my god. It was very recent. It was like, I think I saw last Dark Souls one a few days ago. And I just started watching her run of Bloodborne. Because I saw a video of her killing Ebriotus. For anybody who doesn't know who or what Ebriotus is, that's a boss that's later in this game. That's supposed to be like one of the hardest bosses in this game. Not the hardest, but one of them. I'm guessing she either had a problem with it, like, maybe did it a few times and died, but then her final one, she killed it in under a minute. Like, there's literally a counter in this, like, fan-made video of the whole thing, where that boss was dead within a minute. And Pat was just stunned and freaking out, like, how the fuck is this player who doesn't know how to do this game properly kill this boss like it was nothing? Granted, I think she can actually be a very good player at these things if she does one of two things. Gets her head out of her ass, stops freaking out over the tiniest of things, and calms the fuck down. Because when she's calm and focused, she's actually doing a lot of the best things. Like, she's dodging properly, she's, getting the right swing. She doesn't do the riposte, thing where the R1 where, like, they're stunned, you can just basically, shove your fist into them and pull things out. Okay, so let's go forward, because I just wasted 5 minutes just explaining of me watching a different video. So, wait for it, and run like a motherfucker. Just run. I'm going to be a coward. Shit. Don't worry about the bullets. That will come later. Just go. See here? Oh. Did he? Oh. Cool. Didn't follow me. I can get the bullets. God. This thing came out in like 2015, which wasn't that long ago. It's only been about 3 years. Maybe 2014. I don't know. I can't remember. But, God, I still remember watching this on Team 4 Stars, like, run. First, like, Twitch, and then later YouTube when they were doing the Drunk Souls streams. God, that was so fun to watch. Like, basically watching them play this thing got me interested in playing this game. And then because Dark Souls 3 was coming out, then I started playing it. Because so basically Team 4 Star got me into the Souls games and Bloodborne, basically from software in general. Nope. Come on, bitch. Ow. Yeah, no. Some people just deserve a whole lot of leave alone. I fucked that up. God. I basically just have to get used to the way the camera's supposed to work in this thing. Fuck you, bitch! God, first time I found it, it's like, oh yeah, you can just run past the thing. You don't have to fight him. It's like, I can what now? Though I don't understand why I'm passed out on the ground, considering I came here willfully. But whatever. God, this game is still pretty. Like, I love the Dark Souls games for their lore, but this game is so much prettier. Like, if I'm hoping the remastered of Dark Souls gets like the look of like the, oh god, fucking hang on. Okay, sorry, the freaking, I never thought I'd like inverted controls, but then it's like I started, like, you know, playing around, like, I realized after playing a bunch of games I've played in the past that inverted controls are basically, like, you know, what I need, because trying to play it the other way has messed me up so hard. There's the doll. Alright. So, go with the axe, because it's a fucking axe. Go with the gun, because guns, blunderbuss. Huh. When I saw the playthrough for Pat's girlfriend Paige, this door was closed, and I was always wondering why. Because I literally just, everybody sees me coming up here, this door was open. There's Gearman. That, and nope. Put that, actually no. Put that on the end here. Put more important stuff here, because this, whenever I bring this up, it's always going to be there. It's not going to be at the end. Like, yeah. So important stuff goes there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ugh. Yeah, the fucking up and down. I don't know why, but the Y-axis always messes me up. X, there's no issue here. It's always Y. Why?
You must be the new hunter.
And you must be the asshole who's going to try and murder me later.
Dream.
I know I'm spoiling things for anybody who hasn't seen this before, but
For now,
I am literally looking at the final boss of this game.
I am Gammon.
This
Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze.
this raggedy
about
motherfucker in
now,
a wheelchair.
Don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters.
Voice actor is
A
phenomenal,
workshop
though.
where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find.
Like, I wish they had Dark Souls.
Should it please you?
Ew. I wish that Dark Souls had this sort of more gothic theme rather than medieval fantasy. I don't know why, but yeah, I just wish, because Dark Souls had a lot of pretty locations and things like that, but I don't know why. It's like, it just looks like this was done a lot better. Of course, Dark Souls 3 was more improved because time went on, blah blah blah. I'm rambling. Stopping now. What was this thing again? Escape the Shuffler's Free. Oh, the source of the spreading scourge of beasts. Least the night carry on forever. But yeah, Dark Souls had a more comparatively comprehensive lore compared to Bloodborne. Dark Souls 1 and 2, or actually, yeah, 1, 2, and 3 all had you as the main character as a definable beginning. First one, you are, somebody who was cursed, had the curse of the undead. So you're in the undead asylum. That's where you start. That's where all undead are generally shoved into until you find a way to escape, or you just go hollow and you just waste away there. That's basically your fate. Somehow you manage to escape, and then you find out that because you're the first, one to escape in a while, you are now going to go on a quest to become the chosen undead to then succeed Lord Gwyn, the King of the Gods, who literally set himself on fire just to keep the lights on, the universal lights on. Here, it's a lot less clear. Like, you're just some guy who just happened to be in Yharnam at exactly the worst possible time. You may have been sick with a disease or something like that. You needed a blood transfusion of some kind. You went to the one city for who knows where that just so happens to know how to do this stuff. Except what you don't know until you later figure out is that the blood that they use to help work this shit is a little weird. Case in point, this is not reality. See that? Foggy expanse into endless nothing. These weird pillars. This fucking doll thing. And this old dude in a wheelchair. I'm also carrying an axe and a blunderbuss, and there's weird things coming out of the ground, and werewolves and shit. Like, the fuck are these things? They're the messengers. That's all we know what they're called. We just don't know what they are. Just sells me stuff, though. Because of course he does. Alright, enough blabbering. Let's get to killing some monsters. So going back to the sick room. I'm gonna kill me a werewolf. I have no idea how far I'll get in this thing. Maybe I think I'll just stop at Cleric Beast. Because that's basically the first real challenge you'll have in this area. Okay, so first things first. We gotta meet Yusefka. Because if I do plan to do this whole thing completely, there's gonna be something interesting about her. First off, pan the camera just right, you can see she's right there. Oh, I gotta do it just... Oh, fuck me, come on. Used to be able to do it, but you can kind of see there's somebody there. You can clearly see somebody wearing a white robe. That's Yusefka. You don't know what she looks like, but that's her. We'll hear what she sounds like.
Are you out on the hunt? Then I'm very sorry, but I cannot open this door. I am Yusefka. The patients here in my clinic must not be exposed to infection. I know that you hunt for us, for our town, but I'm sorry. Please. This is all that I can do.
Okay. So in that probably paragraph or two worth of words, she's already setting up the biggest reveal, a big twist with her later on. Listen to how she sounds. She's very soft-spoken. She's very polite. But she's also very, very reserved and guarded. Because she's saying, I would love to help you, but I cannot open this door for anything. I cannot let you in and risk infection to the patients I have. I'm sorry. I will give you what I can to help you as best I can, but I will not let you inside. For those who haven't played, there will be a time later where she'll say, oh, please remember to send people my way. This is a safe place. Except if you just remember, she just said she won't open this door, so why is she then later on saying she's going to open the door and let other people in from the outside? When she just said she won't even let you in, who was first just found in this clinic. She's one of your patients. I was just in that room, but now it's locked.
Now, go. And good hunting.
So yeah, just to kind of show what she gave. Oh, right. Blood vial acquired from Yusefka's clinic. This refined blood, highly invigorating, restores a larger amount of HP. This product is a slow and careful refinement process. This rare blood vial appears to be a clinic original. So this is basically a much better version of the blood vial, except it's, you know, you only get one of them. So if I were to use it now, she may be able to give me another one. Oh yeah, I should probably just put that over there. So there's that. The reason I'm not putting my item thing here, you can see the little blinking thing with my D-pad I'm making. That's where I put the... Oh, God. See, I push down on the right stick, it goes up like it's supposed to with inverted stuff. But... See, 1 minute it's fine. The next minute it's unwieldy. I don't know why, but this camera controls like this is always a hassle to get under control. You know, get a handle on to do it properly. Ah well. Okay. Lock on. Spin to win. Some more blood vials there. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Pat basically told Paige from, you know, two best friends, just play with this. It's literally the same playthrough she'll later do with Dark Souls. It's literally just two-handing a weapon, no shield, just rolling and blocking with the two-handed weapon. Actually, that was the thing. She did everything in reverse. When she has a shield where all she has to do is just stand there, take it, and block, she rolls. When she two-hands it without a shield, she'll block. She does everything in the opposite way you're supposed to do it with those types of weapons. Me, I personally just like to do one-handed with a gun, and occasionally do it with two-handed when I have large groups and I want to take care of things quickly. Like it's pretty easy to figure out early on how this thing works. You just time it right with the gun, because you don't use the gun to kill people, you just use it to stun them. You use the weapon to do the rest of the work. It's child's play to figure out. Yet she can't. Granted, she's never played these games before, so she's obviously got a big learning curve, and Pat's helping her, but half the time she doesn't listen. Like, he tells her, okay, keep an eye on your stamina, don't, you know, back up too far, don't use your, you know, dash. Like, she does this around a person, like, oh my god, what am I gonna do, what am I gonna do, please tell me, help me. Why is this happening? Oh no. And then she dies. And she wonders why.
Oh, you must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider.
It's somehow you managed to get into a place.
Yarnum has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
So this guy is completely fucked. He'll give me a few bits of advice, eventually a weapon I'll never use because it's actually kind of worthless. It's cool in one sense. It's the flamethrower. He's going to give me a flamethrower eventually. And he uses bullets for every time I hold the trigger. But, and this is a big but, it's a flamethrower. It's not exactly a all-purpose utility weapon in this thing. It'll stun the shit out of beasts and maybe a few other regular locals, but, you know, basically this axe is going to be the thing that'll get me through until I get a even bigger, badder weapon. But this blunderbuss, until I get another, you know, cooler rifle thing that's going to come later on, these weapons are going to carry me through this game to a certain point. And then I'll get a different type of weapon that will carry me through the rest of the game.
Pale blood, you say? Never heard of it. But if it's blood you're interested in, you should try the Healing Church. The church controls all knowledge on blood ministration and all varieties of blood. Across the valley to the east of Yarnum lies the town of the Healing Church, known as the Cathedral Ward. And deep within Cathedral Ward is the old Grand Cathedral, the birthplace of the Healing Church's special blood, or so they say. Yarnumites don't share much with outsiders. Normally they wouldn't let you near the place, but the hunt is on tonight. This might be your chance.
Okay, so the secret to basically beating this game is there. That's where I need to go. Goddamn camera. I need to cross that bridge and get up there. But that's not going to be easy, because of course it won't. All I have to do is just get through a fucking crowd of Resident Evil 4 villagers. Pebble. Yeah, so this game, Bloodborne, is cool thematically, like the setting and everything like that. You're basically killing crazy monsters and villagers and shit like that. But unlike with Dark Souls, this doesn't give you as much explanation for a lot of things. It's like you literally just have to infer based on the visuals of what you're seeing, because they don't outright say what's happened or something like that. Because Dark Souls 1 and 3, you know, you basically have to look through items and stuff like that, like any From Software game like this. But they also have a lot of NPCs that do explain things a lot succinctly. Like, you can infer a lot more information because they explain things a little bit more compared to this game. Here, it's, they just, you know, all the people in this town you'll meet just assume you understand what the hell they're saying, even though it's all just sounds batshit crazy. Like healing church, cathedral ward, all that stuff, blood administration. You know, what the fuck does that even mean? Also gotta concentrate, because otherwise that happens. Damn it. Back up. And they're all dead. Neat. And got some more blood. I have no idea if I should fight the guy that's around the corner here. Yeah, no. Let's just not. It's not worth it, and I'm not ready. Remember right, there should be a guy. Yeah. Okay.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
So yeah, they talk about, like, you know, there's a hunt going on, people stay indoors, you know, people are turning to beasts, like this fucker that's being set on fire. This is what happens when a guy just turns into a beast. Like, he doesn't go full-size werewolf just yet, that'll come later, but this is basically the start of it. And they hunt them down, they burn them, and they shoot them, and they kill them. And it'll just keep going on and on and on until you stop some abhorrent abomination that comes about with these types of things. Damn it. No, things are just gonna get rougher as things go along. Okay. That. That was the other thing that Paige does that pissed me off, is she doesn't pay attention to her surroundings. Like, doesn't notice when people are just chasing her or that there's enemies around the corner. So she just stops, halts, and starts talking about things, and then starts asking questions about things she doesn't understand that are plain as day when she just takes the time to actually look. And then again wonders why she just got murdered so easily. Well, for me not having played this thing in a number of years, I've still remembered it. So I'm at least happy about that. Alright, I got, okay, can't get it from here. Okay, that's fine. Let's see if I can remember how I drag these assholes. Oh, I suppose I just have to do it the old-fashioned way with a pebble. Pebble. Blech. Words. Damn it. And you are dead. Okay, so... Don't ignore me. That is one mechanic I love that I wish Dark Souls did do, was if you take damage and then hit a guy soon after and do enough hits on them, then you recover health. So that would make things so much easier. And again, you're dead. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hmm? Hmm? Ah, shit. I saw you, doggo. Come on. Shit, come on. Dog I could have taken, the guy I could have taken, but when they're both working in concert, I get wrecked. Case in point. Yeah. Well, the reason why I'm also... Ah, shit. This far back. Oh well, it's fine. But one of the other reasons I'm playing this again wasn't just because of that, but also just to see if I could actually beat this game without doing an exploit that exists if you don't allow the updates to download and all that stuff. Because apparently there's that exploit where you could basically get infinite amounts of consumable items, specifically those cold blood dew things, like oh, where the fuck is it? I thought I had one, but basically the things that are supposed to be like souls for this thing, those little consumable soul items. And you basically just get an infinite amount of them by creating two characters One will just, and you just need like a pebble in the storage box that they give you. And then you just basically put an item you want. Hang on, I'll explain it as soon as I'm... Yep. Had this asshole dead rights, and this asshole chimes in. Sounds about fucking right. Oh well. You know what? Oh, good, it's Slash. Okay. Nope. Enough with the damn fire. Hang on. Not letting this one go. Starting to think the axe isn't as cut out as I want to be, because it hits like a truck, but the range on it is terrible. Fuck you, doggo. Come on, asshole. Come on. Fuck you, dude. You're slow ass. Oh, fuck you, camera. There's that. And that was another point I noticed with Paige's playthrough that pissed me off too. She had no sense of curiosity or understood the concept that you had to explore everything in these games. You couldn't just take everything for granted as is, like this fucking shortcut. She didn't even realize it existed until Pat pointed it out. Or that you need to kill these things before they got out. Motherfucker. Because she thought, oh, it's fine, they're in cages, see, it's fine. It's like, no, it's not. They're going to get out. It's like, clearly she doesn't play video games that often. Or just not these types of games, or really... I think even if you play games a lot, just not these type of games, you can still probably come up with the concept that if it's in a cage, there's probably going to be a scenario where they're not going to be in a cage anymore. In which case, I need to just kill them while they're in a cage and helpless before they become a problem. Thankfully, in absolute hilarity, she didn't realize it and they got out and started attacking her. Like, she was even seeing a message here, she was in online, about, you know, beware of wheelchair. It's like, what wheelchair? What are you talking about? What wheelchair? Pat, tell me, what is it talking about? Tell me. She wanted him to just basically tell her everything. Didn't want to learn, just wanted everything handed to her. It's like, no, you're going to learn how this game works as you play it, like everybody else does. Like, I'll give you some tips, some useful hints, but ultimately you still have to play the game and learn and make mistakes. Because otherwise you're never going to get better. And then when I came up, and then when I heard that, and I'm also thinking that, I realized, you know what, I need to come back and play this thing without the exploit. I know how this thing works. I can easily figure out the proper build that is required for this kind of thing, and just do it. So now, I could easily go up here and go to Cleric, or I could keep going a little further and get an item that will allow me to cash in this blood echoes. Because what the game doesn't tell you is you can't level up until you have at least 1 point of insanity. You get insanity because you go and see these crazy psycho bosses. I'm not... Nope. Not talking to you. Not yet. Kill this asshole so he doesn't come back to bite me later. Come on. Goodbye. So what I want is down there, which means I have to go through all this fucking bullshit. Well, I don't have to go through here per se, but it's items, it's item collection. It's kind of a requirement of these games. Now I just have to focus. Everything will be fine. Damn it. Okay, now I'm good. Okay, now I just... Ah, yep, this is it. Now we get to meet one of the coolest characters in this whole fucking game. Eileen the Crow.
Oh, a hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here. Hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
Actually, I know where I need to go next. Well, first I'm going to finish this area off, get that item, but I'm also going to get the hunter's garb. I know is elsewhere. Oh wait, I can actually. Yeah. I just go here. I could probably drop down. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Okay. Gotta focus. Ignore me. Gotcha. Oh, somebody coming after me? Nope. Oh, I was, yeah, I do have a mic. Wow, that just dropped on me with your, comments there. Also, welcome, thank you for watching. Yeah, well, first I'm gonna go through here, come down here to get the, little bit of insanity item down there. But then I realized I need to also go back through the sewers where the rats are and get the, armor clothes set. Just because I like that better than this shit. So, first things first, gotta take care of the guys in the area. Damn it, I went too far ahead, but I got him. Yeah, this was, I want to say 2 years ago was the last time I played this. But I've been playing like a lot of, Dark Souls and Dark Souls 3, so gameplay style is the same, so thankfully it's the same. Thank God From Software keeps it simple. Or consistent, I should say. Now I'm just gonna go down there, Actually, I like that there's always choices about how you get to where you want to go, but this is better. And of course, I show that I haven't played in a while where I get fucking tackled by a goddamn rat. Yeah, this is like the first one I've ever done in the From Software stuff because of Team 4-Star when they were doing their Let's Play of it, or their Drunk Souls drinking stream. And then when they started doing Dark Souls 3, then I got that. And of course, I then got curious with Dark Souls 1, tried 2, but I just couldn't get into it. Like, I've tried... Oh, what am I gonna go? Strength. Just wield big fucking weapons. I always prefer that. Especially with this thing, it's even better because this game has always been primarily about, like, you know, speed anyway, so I don't really need to go for the dexterous stuff, because I'll be able to roll like a motherfucker anyway. So that's nice. Ow. Oh. Oh, that was lucky. That was lucky. There we go. Madman's Knowledge, that's what the item was. Wait, yeah, there we go. It's been a while, so I forgot how how you get into the item stuff, but... There we go, now I can level up later. Because I want to be able to level up before I'm at Cleric Beast. Ladder is here. So basically, the next place I want to go to is at the other end of that. Oh, sorry. Give me a second. I forgot where I was there for a moment. Oh yeah, if I remember right, Blood Tinge is guns, right? Yeah, Blood Tinge is guns. Yeah. Actually, I did do one build. Oh. Blood Tinge isn't guns? I thought Blood Tinge did work with guns. I know Arcane works with, like, the weird magic thing. Huh. Yeah, there is a couple of them, yeah. I did try to do one build one time where I basically did strength stuff, but also did the big giant cannon, like, as sort of like a secondary weapon. So I'd have, like, a blunderbuss or later a Ludwig rifle. And I'd use like that as my main gun, but then when I knew I was close to killing something and I really just wanted to punch something with a gun, I switched over to cannon quick. I know it takes out my ammo like a motherfucker, but it's sometimes just so satisfying to launch a fucking cannon at somebody's face. Anyway, I gotta take care of these guys because they're annoying me. Yeah, I got the DLC for this thing. Actually, I just realized I've never actually beaten the final boss, that orphan thing in the DLC. I've beaten this game before, but it's the DLC end boss I never got past. Maria I got past, which was a fun fight, but that weird orphan monster creature at the end, I didn't beat. So another thing to just kind of mark off the checklist here. Do I want that? Well, of course I do. It's a stupid question. Nope. Damn it. Yeah, I'm still rusty. Oh well. He'll come back to me. It's still early on yet. I'd have to say the, God, I forgot what it's called. It's basically the big giant, like, Ludwig sword that kind of, like, doubles as both a giant, you know, basically the Guts Berserker sword, and then, you know, also switches over into the smaller, like, sort of long sword kind of thing, and Ludwig's rifle for, like, my weapon combo. As far as, like, the fashion souls, like, you know, what kind of actual armor set, I sometimes just mix and match, both for, like, stats, for, like, you know, like, resistance to stuff, and just what looks cool. Maria's stuff, though, is pretty damn cool. And then, like, there's Eileen the Crow, which was just around the corner, which I already just did. Okay, now I'm gonna work my way. Damn it, I gotta go the long way around. Fuck. Oh well, I killed everything there anyway, so that's not gonna be a problem. Once I get that garb, then I'm gonna go fight Cleric and see how well I do. Oh yeah, I jumped down early, so I never like came back from like Yusefka's sick room. That's why this guy's still alive. Everybody else be dead. Oh, except you. Most everybody be dead. I basically just zip past first. I didn't play the area in the proper way you're supposed to do it. Picking them off one by one. The lock-on doesn't work right away as soon as you see him around the corner. Oh, somebody's still alive down there. Shotgun, you get. Oh, Gascoigne? Father Gascoigne. The dude like transforms into a big giant beast as soon as you get him down like halfway. Yeah, that guy's gonna be a pain in the ass later. Okay. God, that's a lot of blood echoes. I hope I don't fuck this up. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do this nut right and proper. Come on, there we go. The oil. Which means I'm also gonna have to go back again that other way to open that door. First things first. Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to sneak up on this guy. I can, however, do this. Yeah, I don't know if you ever watch Super Best Friends and. Oh yeah, that's coming out like this month, like next week. I don't know if it'll have the DLC. I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be the main game, but yeah. What was the other one? Like Ratchet and Clank, I think, is the... Yeah, technically it would be this week, yeah. Yeah, I think Ratchet and Clank is the other free one. Ow. Better kill other doggo. Come on. Oh, fuck off. Damn it. Oh, I'm getting wrecked. Oh. I committed this. I committed one of those sins where you're not supposed to do, where you just dive right in when there's a group of people, you wait back and you pull them in one at a time. Or worst case scenario, you get them at two at a time. And never have your back turned. But, I was saying before, if you've ever like watched Super Best Friends and Pat from there, his girlfriend has her own stream, and it was her first blind playthrough of it that I watched recently, or at least the first two streams she did. And oh yeah, I think is this the stuff the DLC? Oh yeah, this is the DLC thing, that old hunter bell. But anyway, Pat's girlfriend Paige played Bloodborne like last year for the first time. She's never played these types of games before, at all. And the reason I started watching that was because she beat Ebrietas in under a minute. Like I watched the video, I watched it twice just to see what the hell happened. She managed to stun that thing at least 3 times, where she could have done like the riposte where you just, you know, hit R1 and just basically knock out a shit ton of health. Didn't do it. Had the big giant sword, was doing the right dodge rolls, and yet this is the same woman who is going in that with those fucking dogs there and the rats and all this stuff, and she's doing this around one of those like beast creatures and the rats, winding her stamina down to nothing, and then wonders why she died. So that was fun to watch, and also a bit sad. Like, you have somebody coaching you, telling you don't do that, and she does that like 2 seconds later, forgetting everything because she panicked. I don't want to choose one of your weapons. Okay. Oh, okay. And it took me a while. Now I just blanked when you first said like the big hammer thing, the Kirk hammer. Now I remember what you were talking about. Yeah, that thing's a beast of a weapon. Do I want to go this way? No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. So now I need to get my shit back, and this is the best way to do it. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm cursed. Screw these guys. Oh yeah, the wheel thing. I never liked that weapon, to be honest. Oh, I forgot you can actually summon that bastard. Because I have insight now. Oh, fuck. I never got far enough to do that. Usually when I get insight, I just go straight to the bosses. Holy shit, I forgot about that. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I'm not gonna summon him, because why? I made a small mistake. I can do this shit. I also forgot about this item. Okay, slow and steady. That's my target. First, this thing. Oh, you'd have like the hammer and the wheel like equipped, so you'd basically do this back and forth. That'd be a cool combo, actually. Not dealing with that bullshit. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't remember what I was planning to do. Not dealing with the big doggos just yet, because I will get my shit wrecked. Yeah, that, especially because Ludwig's sword, when it's in the big giant form, if I remember correctly, it does that weird, like, sort of like pancaking thing where it's like it's a big, just giant wind-up slam down with its R2, and just pancakes the crap out of enemies, like especially the bigger ones. So they're just basically knocked on the ground, so now you can just wail on them. Let's just do this drop down. Oh yeah, I'm eventually gonna get that sword. That sword's my shit. Ah, damn it. Whoa, well, I'm in it. I am in it now. I didn't want to do this, but... Well, that could have been worse. That could have been a lot worse. Ah. Oh well. Okay. So one of the dumbest... Oh yeah, you know, that's... And if you can somehow like find the big giant cannon and get that stats up, and then basically Ludwig's rifle for like your gun combo, like you basically be the biggest, giantest, heaviest hitting thing ever. Like, if I don't remember, is there like a... There's no weight limit thing in this game, is there? Like, you can basically, as long as you have the stats to wield something, you can wield it, if I remember correctly. It's not like Dark Souls where it's like everything can weigh you down and affect things. So yeah. I would try that. Well, I got wrecked. Oh yeah, there was the minigun. I didn't actually like using that, the minigun, or like the flamethrower, because it was just basically you just hold it and then you just watch your bullet count just go down, 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 down if you don't pay attention. I mean, go for it if that's your style, but that was I never cared for that kind. I was always of the mindset of the weapon here first with the gun as just the support. Now I gotta go back down there again and get my souls. I mean, I could go through the house with the guy in the wheelchair, but then I have to run past the werewolf guys, and that's not a viable option right now. Well, I could just cheese them and get them into the doorway and then just take them out that way. That's a thought. It's slowly coming back to me after like watching a few playthroughs and things like that. Anybody follow me? Nope. Okay. Hey, buddy. I don't know about the Kirk hammer, but because I've always been in mind, like, have a big heavy weapon like, the Kirk hammer or the Ludwig sword, and then also have like a smaller lithe weapon, even if I'm not like fully scaled up to it. It's just like, just so I can like, have something like, quick and easy like this, because sometimes even like this axe, it has a bit of a wind up, so I much sometimes prefer like just having a backup like smaller like sword like weapon, just because it offers me a quicker draw. Damn it. Damn it. Thought I could get the dog before they come in, but nope. Alright, hard way it is. Boop. Oh, come on! Son of a bitch. Well, goodbye, 6,000 souls, or blood echoes. Oh, lordy. I need to calm my shit. And I'm only doing this just so I can get some new threads. Alright, know it. That was only a couple of hundred, so it's... Yeah, it's probably better just to do a nice balanced strength skill build to balance it all out. Downside is that it takes forever to get it to a proper place. Like, I remember with Dark Souls, like the only way you can get a proper dex strength thing where it's like almost to the maximum is basically on a second playthrough, because one playthrough of that, it's going to be very hard to try and do a proper thing. You're committed to strength or you're committed to dex, and that's about it. This though, I think actually could do a decent mix of both though. Alright, let's see if I can do this right. Okay. Running. Really? Well, this has become trivial. Oh, I was told they couldn't. Oh, no. You actually can't. Okay. And he just glitched right through the world. Awesome. Well, that takes care of that. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure there are. Especially like the Kirkhammer Ludwig sword. Or in the DLC you can get the Moonlight Greatsword, which is basically the actual Ludwig sword. Because basically what you wield, apparently in the game, that's in the base game, the vanilla game, is a replica. But you'll later eventually find Ludwig himself, and you basically can get his sword, and it basically shoots a the big giant beam thing. I don't know if you ever play like Dark Souls 1 and 3, but they basically have that sword where you're just launching a light beam. Yeah, exactly. That's what the followers used. Damn it. I didn't time that right. There we go. That's what I want. Now let's see if I can kill this guy properly. Damn it. Wait, you had a physical copy and you got rid of it? So I sometimes going like digital on this thing is sometimes best, because then it's just in your library forever. Which, if you have a PS Plus, it will be. And it'll be free. Of course, my luck has always been, I get the game and play the shit out of it, and it's usually like, you know, full price, and then like, you know, about 6 months later, it's on PS Plus for free. Oh, come on, you should have died. Whatever. God damn it. Every time. Enough out of you. God damn it. There, finally. Jesus Christ, that took way longer than it should have. Okay, Fashion Souls time. There we go. That'll look right and proper. How the fuck? Oh, that's right. Gotta go inside next. Oh, come on. I hate it when someone sometimes just goes over like that. Oh, that's right. This is like basic bitch level gear because I didn't upgrade anything. That's why it's not hitting as hard as it should. Oh, shut up. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sakes, lock on. That's what it was. It was the R1 combo. That's how it worked. Okay. Now, up here. So I'm not going down that way just yet. It's like you mentioned earlier. Get the music box. Oh, I'm just reading your comment now. Yeah. That would suck. Yeah, I had my own misfortune with my PS2. It was an original one when it like first came out, like maybe a year or two after it originally came out. But like a year and a half ago, I had like a lightning strike near my house, and it shorted out the power. Well, apparently also fried out my PS2, so that didn't work, and my television. That hurt. Thankfully, I had like a coworker who had like a PS2 thin one. Gave it to me for like that and like all the games she had for like $50 because she, she's like elderly lady who had this like years ago just for shits and giggles and fun, but she hasn't played it in years, so she just gave it to me all for $50. It's like best $50 ever spent to get that back. Because there are games I have that I would only be able to play on there because they don't have a port of it, like a Shadow Hearts, for example. They don't have that on a PS3, like PSN stuff for download. Oh wait, did I get the thing back there? Okay, I did get the item. Wow, I just spaced out there for a second. Open this up, come on. There we go. Okay, talk to you, little girl.
Who are you? I don't know your voice. Did you know that smell? Are you a hunter? And I just really looked for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too. I'm all alone and scared. Really? Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Yeah, blood-starved beast. Holy shit, was that a pain in the ass fight.
Favourite songs. And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it.
Okay. Oh, that's nice, the limited edition ones. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, that's right. It has my couple hundred souls. Come on. I didn't even play it that way. I've somehow managed to hit the dog that had my souls, or... I'm always gonna say souls. I don't think blood echoes for this game, but... Oh, come on! I just need a heal. Oh, I'm an idiot. I hate doggos. These fucking dogs. Well, let's try that again, shall we? Oh yeah, it's this way. Actually? No, I'm short on mollies. I don't want to waste them on the werewolves just to get back there, so I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. That's fair. Like, even though this was like my first introduction into the, you know... Actually, no, I take that back. I played Demon Souls first on a PS3. That's a game. It's... You can tell it's their first... Like, actually, it's not their first attempt, but it's like if you took Dark Souls but jacked up the difficulty rating. Like, actually, Dark Souls 1 is far easier to manage compared to Demon Souls. And actually, this game is probably, in some ways, a lot easier because you don't have to worry about blocking, just dodging. Which actually, having just a basic dodge roll mechanic in this thing in general is actually a lot better than the weird mechanic they have set up in Dark Souls, where you can either two-hand things and focus on a light roll, or you can just tank it out and focus on shields and blocking and parrying and stuff like that. But here it's like, you don't have to worry about blocking because there is no block, so just worry about doing this. Oh, come on, I tried to shoot that time, but I'm fucking up right now. There we go. Oh, something for blood vials. The rumor I heard is the reason they have you in Bloodborne as a free game is possibly just to get people ready for when they eventually announce Bloodborne 2. I'm hoping it's like E3 this year that they'll announce that, because there was that like teaser trailer, but they didn't exactly say what it was for. It could have been something completely different, but it could have been Bloodborne 2. But that's the rumor I heard, that they're offering it up for free as a means of getting people ready for it. Okay. Have those. I am not going through that bullshit again. I'm going to level up, then I'm gonna go fight Cleric, like I was planning to do. Ah, shit. What? Okay, you saw the damage reading on that thing, right? And yet nothing happened? Like, it said 255, and then nothing happened when I hit it with a molly. It's fucking games sometimes, man.
This town's finished.
Might as well get some more bullets. Wow, really? Okay. Now let's see how much I can level up.
Dream to look after you.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing that.
And you to farewell, good
Oh, wait. Oh yeah, I don't know if you ever played Dark Souls 1. They don't have this. Use multiple. So for their souls, one at a time. So if you had like 20 of these things, you'd have to pop them one at a time. And it was bullshit. Let's... Actually, I'm gonna hold off using these things until I'm sure how far I can get with this.
Very well, let me.
Okay, so I got strength there already. Let's just even out at 15. I think. Okay.
Farewell, good.
Yeah, might as well just use the whole lot. Well, for now, I'm just gonna stick with the axe and blunderbuss because they're actually pretty decent, even though they're the starting weapons. And then once I get like a Ludwig's sword, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have that carry me throughout the game until I eventually get like Maria's thing, which I won't be able to do much with until New Game Plus when I'll have those resources back again. But yeah, I'll be like, it's been a while since I've actually played this thing, so I forget sometimes like some of the other weapons that are out there. But yeah, definitely Ludwig's, sword, that replica sword, and eventually like the rifle. because it's just basically a blunderbuss with the range and accuracy of a pistol, in my mind.
Welcome. What is...
Would have been able to do this a lot further if I didn't lose my 6,000 souls from before, but that's what this game's about. Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Irina, something like that. Starts with an E. The crow lady, yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be my other one to look out for. That'll be a while though. 638. Yeah, this will be a good thing. I'm gonna mostly focus on like getting these things up, because especially like endurance, because otherwise, because then I'll be able to swing more. So yeah, I think this will be fine for health, and then I'll just focus on strength and endurance for a while. Yeah, actually, you're not wrong. Yeah, the bow. Yeah. Wasn't too fond of the bow weapons in this thing. Actually, I'm gonna come back because I think I can actually upgrade the axe here. Actually, one weapon I want to look into, although I'd have to focus on arcane, is that electrical mace thing that you can find from those oh god. Yeah, that seems like a dex weapon that's basically meant for like speed and just basically death by 1,000 cuts kind of thing. Which, that's kind of the reason why I don't like dex weapons. Like, I like that big, heavy, meaty swords that just basically whacks out a good chunk of damage in one go. Because I saw Pat from Best Friends, like Girlfriend Paige, play Dark Souls for the entire run, and she had like the big giant sword, had her strength and endurance out to 40 each, so she basically could wield big giant swords, take huge amounts of damage out of a boss's health. Oh, that's right, I do have that spear, don't I? And, ooh, good. I can get up to +2. Nice. And that's it. Okay. And I don't... Okay, cool. Well, that's that. And do I need anything? You know what? Much. Yeah, I probably should. Good call. Just remember the... Yeah. Yeah, because I do like this as my primary one, but yeah, sometimes you just need that one weapon that can just... So, I know I'm going to contradict myself, but sometimes having that quick, you know, whack, whack, whack kind of weapon is nice, because then you can just combo it sometimes. Although that's actually one thing I wish they improve on for the next Bloodborne. I think they did it in Dark Souls 3, I can't remember, but using this and then be able to swap back to the other weapon and finish up with that. Actually, extended thing is actually about the same for timing. And this is a faster draw to use. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, I know. I just like the axe. Just for the fact that it goes in that pole arm and you do spin to win. It is kind of weird, like wielding in the spear in its, you know, extended form here. Like, I don't know why, I just not too fond of that moveset. Although I do kind of like the fact that it's like this, because then I can still wield the gun versus this where it's just the weapon and I can't use a gun. So, I don't know, maybe I will eventually switch it up. Okay, so that was about, what, 4 hits. Granted, this thing is an upgraded thing, so it'll probably be less. Okay, I'm going to fight Cleric now. First, let's get these assholes out of the way. Gun. Come on. There we go. That's what I want. Oh, fuck off. I wonder whoever came up with the idea to have these things bark. Fucking dogs. And then you find out later in the game that there is like crows with dog heads on them, just to kind of yeah, like this is basically if you're up close and personal, you just want to get a few good quick whacks in, dodge. A few more quick whacks, dodge. Whereas this is like, then just wail on them a bit more. I don't know. I guess it's a different move set I'll have to try and get used to experimenting with. Not with Cleric though right now. I'll worry about that as a thing for like the lesser ones for now. Actually, I probably won't even. Okay, that was poor. Come on. Yes, oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing the aggressive play style right now. Of course you get too far from me. Come on. Oh shit. things are gonna get real now. Damn it. Shit. Dude, I was coming and I... too much into the combo. Oh. I'm alive, somehow. End of that. Ow. God damn it. Okay. Oh, fuck it. I saw how low he was. It's like, I got enough mollies. I don't need to be fancy about this shit. Oh, I thought I had supposed to have the badge thing. Unless that's... Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't it supposed to be like a weird... Wait, did I get that from killing the thing? Yeah, okay. I totally blanked there, yeah. Supposed to get the badge thing after killing him. Go to where Beast died. Oh, okay, I was like, okay.
Welcome, what is... Very well,
Okay. One to you. I think that should be my focus, like, if I have enough for two, always put at least one into strength. Because I'm going to need that for later anyway. And then 1 and 2 endurance. I'm going to be fine for vitality for a while. Alright, that should be fine.
Farewell, good mate.
Is there anything I can sell? I'm never gonna use this. I'm definitely gonna use that. I'm never gonna use those. I'm gonna keep that. I'm never gonna use those. I don't understand why this is even a thing. It doesn't light up things that well. And they don't even tell you, but I'm sure you've heard of it. It actually makes your stamina regen slower. Oh yeah, there's a Kirk hammer and repeating pistol. This is another thing. I'd never liked the repeating pistol in this game. Because why would I have something that uses two pistols, or not two bullets? I mean, yeah, okay, you can do twice the damage, but guns don't do shit for damage. It's right up there with this lantern. You don't need it. That's why you have a torch, and it gives off pretty much enough light anyway. Yeah, I need to get a lot of souls. I'm just gonna say souls. Fuck it. Don't really need that, actually. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the key. I just obviously don't have enough. Oh, don't get the key. Okay. How the fuck? Oh, that's right. There is a way of going around. That's gonna be a long way though. Well, it's kind of a moot point. I'm basically gonna try and beat Gascoigne, and I think that'll be it for the evening. But I say that, but it's gonna be a long, circuitous path to him. Because there is also a few other things I need to do. Can't remember. Oh, I know what I need to do. Yeah. Are you... Oh, motherfucker. Okay, let's see if I can remember. Doggos. I'm glad I upgraded this thing because it's taking out the dogs in a single hit. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna wait for you to get up here. Where it's a level thing. There we go. God, that wasted so many bullets. Now I've come full circle. Right. Hey, got some bullets. I don't need to worry about him. I do, however, need to worry about this guy. Really? You're just gonna ignore me now, huh? Oh, well, that takes care of that. I know he's probably gonna come up the ladder, but by that time, I'm taking care of these guys. I don't know if you ever saw Team 4 Star's run of Bloodborne, but I was like their whole running gag of, okay, we gotta go back and see Grandpa, get the family bullets. It's like, oh, don't pull my boy, it's so good to, oh god, you killed me again. And now I'm thinking of the song Grandfather Die from Stephen Lynch. So grandfather die, don't keep me in suspense. Yeah, they pretty much got the whole thing archived on their YouTube channel, even from their first run of it on Twitch, and then they later did it on YouTube. And shit, that's right, I gotta go down the level. Alright. Well, I still need to get this shit from these crows. Oh, well, that was pointless. Damn it! Ah, fuck it. I'll get it some other time. Okay. Gonna ignore those guys. Oh, that's right. I have made a mistake. Run, Bobby, run! Yeah, there's an item around here guarded by this asshole. Got that. Yeah, because I was like, it's like, don't you mean like run, Forrest, run? But maybe there was another thing that happened that I didn't see before. I'm not gonna try killing that pig where it is. I know better. It will die in due time, but on my terms. That's activated. Yeah, my name's Bobby. Anytime now, lighten the damn ball. Dodging. I hate that it takes forever for them to start lighting the damn torch ball and then sending it on its way. Oh well. That's right, I'm not level. That's why that thing doesn't ever work. Really? You know what? Since you've been nice enough to watch this with me, sure. You can call me Bobby. Just don't call me Shirley. Psycho? Sorry, I'm having a brain fart moment. Oh, I know what I need to do. Get rid of that. So they're gonna go very well or very poorly. We'll find out which. Oh boy. This is... Alright, let's just do this. Gas coin. Team 4-star call him like Father Gorgonzola or Father Paparelli because they couldn't pronounce gas coin. Which one? Gas coin, Paparelli, or Gorgonzola? How you can do that. Come on, come on. Oh god, this is gonna be a trial. Maybe not. Okay, gas coin. Oh, this is rough.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick. Too proud to show your true face, eh?
Oh, don't worry. I'm tired too. Yep, I am dead. Luckily for me, it won't be that hard to get to him now. I'm not gonna have to go running around all over the place. I think I'll make it a tradition too. Hey Grandpa, how's it going? Come for the bullets, bye! Thank you! Say hi to Grandma for me. I may come to kill her too. I don't know. I don't usually plan these things. You know what? Fuck it. I'll, well, what time zone are you in? Are you in, Central like I am? Or are you, elsewhere? Are you in the US, I should ask, too? You're an hour behind me, which means you're mountain time. Because I'm 1 1:15 where I am, or 1:16 now. Let's see. Turn out behind me. I'll shoot for earlier in the day, or usually a night owl or something like that, because I'll just kind of plan around that, since I know I'll have somebody to watch this with me, or to watch me play this. Because I can do afternoon time, I can do nighttime, although I can't do it too late because I actually got to work on Monday. So let's shoot for afternoon time. We'll shoot for, say, let's see, 1 o'clock my time. We'll shoot for noon time, if you're okay with that. Need to worry about them. Alright, so it'll be 1 o'clock me, noon for you. Oh my god. I had him too. I just have to get the music box to stun him again. I'm giving it one more shot and then I'm going to call it a night. Oh, that was rough. But try a little later. Yeah, I was thinking maybe that, so yeah, I can do that. I got no plan, so that's fine. Fortunately for me, I apparently have enough bullets. Nope. None of that. waste the bullets on this guy. For me, every time I kill these guys, they give me blood vials, so I'll never have to worry about that. Oh, you can probably friend me on here, do the messaging thing. I also got, of course I don't use Twitter that much. Fuck, what the hell is my handle on this thing? It's Evil Game Wizard on this thing. Twitter, I'm on like GameWizard001. Yeah. Aaron Plettel. P-L-E-T-T-L. The last name. Shit. God damn it. That. Damn it. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Lock on. Come on. Oh. Yup. That's it. I am done for the night. Psycho Dragon, it was good talking with you. I'm gonna call it a night. Fuck me. He's actually a pretty easy boss to fight. It's Aaron, A-A-R-O-N. Bobby. God. Oh, it's gonna crack me up for a while. Somebody asks, it's like, you'll probably post something, it's like, hey Bobby. Somebody who I know is like, why does this guy call you Bobby? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. Well, good talking with you, Gabe. I'm gonna call it a night because that guy is kicking my ass and I hate those fucking tombstones because while at the same time they give me coverage against that guy, it also sometimes blocks me in, and then that's how I die because I can't dodge out of the way. So, good talking with you. I'm calling it a night. Bye.